Melanie, and it is a new school year, which is crazy to me. Fall is like, it's here, which is exciting because there's my phone, you know. Anyway, I love fall, but it's hard to believe that summer is over and it's like 60 degrees out here. But anyway, I want to show you guys our curriculum for this year, what we're doing, how we're doing it, where we're going, because I think where we go to learn stuff is the most important thing. Yeah, so anyway, this is our curriculum, and my son is in kindergarten, by the way. Alrighty guys, I just have this stuff laid out on the floor, and I have my little power shot to show you guys. This is our curriculum for this year. So the way we have this year actually like laid out is we were going to do traditional homeschool, which is all of this, and I'll explain what the curriculum is and why and where we got it and stuff like that. And then we decided to do an online charter school because, and that's all this stuff, and I'll explain that as well. But anyway, my son is, he's special needs, for lack of, I still hate saying special needs, you guys. He has sensory processing problems, and he's being, his evaluation is currently undergoing for, hey buddy, for high functioning autism or Asperger's. I have a whole video of that, and I will link it below. He's pretty normal, he just learns a little bit differently. And if you go through a charter school, they're actually like a public school, and they will help you do certain things to help you. I have a whole video on that. So anyway, they help us, you know, like work around our kind of schedule, and they don't do a whole lot of like actual work and well, they do, but they do a lot like online learning. I'll explain that anyway. So that's that, and then this is the actual curriculum we chose before we decided to go with charter school. If you want to know why we decided to do that, I'll link that video below. But I want to show you guys the curriculum that we got, and you know, the different things that we're doing to learn this year. You want to say hi? What are you taking a picture of? Take a picture of what I'm... Okay.
Whereas I can see hearts.
Okay, so the curriculum that we chose. The first thing is, you know, I did a whole video on abcmouse.com, and I will link it below and what we think about it and all the other stuff. abcmouse.com, like they have, you know, an actual curriculum, you can print out. There are so many printables. All of these are printed front and back for ABC Mouse, and I didn't know that. I went to cancel it because it's like an ongoing joke, like in the homeschool mom community. If you have kids that have ABC Mouse, a lot of times they only want to play with that stupid hamster and the other mom. But these are actual printables. So like there's a whole bunch of printables, bunch of sight words and different like color by sight words and all kind of math stuff and all different kinds of things. And I have a whole video on what that curriculum looks like and everything below if you're interested. But that's basically what all this is from. It's all from that. And this is actually comparable to the curriculum from the public charter school, which was, I thought, pretty cool considering this is online. So anyway, yes, that's what all this is from. We've been doing a lot of like I can reads. He usually does like a level 2 now. These are my favorites. This is actually one of my favorites videos because this is like nostalgic for me. And then there's like Monsters Inc. He loves that movie. And then these were from the dollar spot at Target. Just like little learning things on whatever he likes or whatever we're getting into, because he's more likely to read it and comprehend it, you know. This right here is just a side note. I know you don't really learn a lot from there, but you can like, this is free, by the way. I have a video on it. I'll link it below. It's kind of interesting because it's a magazine. It comes every month. He loves Legos, and it, you know, he actually wants to read the things in here, the little comic books, little mazes, little coloring things, different things like that, and inspires him to build stuff. So I really like this, like just using this as like part of a learning tool, I guess. This right here, I got from, you may have seen this, from Staples for $2, and I think it was Purple Alphabet found these for only $1 at Dollar Tree, and it's just where you draw a picture, then you write about it, and ironically, his school sent this, which is exactly the same thing. So I felt like I hit the, you know, the nail on the head, right on the money with that one. This is kind of more of like a thing that we're doing. We travel a lot. We travel so often, and I love it. I love going places. I love educating them. I think he learns a lot more when he actually is submerged into what he's learning about. And he loves sharks right now. So I got different learning things because we actually have an annual pass to the aquarium. So I try to make this, you know, correspond with like learning more. This is a step 2 reader, which is our level 2 reader, which is about where he's at with reading. I got one on sharks because he likes the sharks. This one was just $1 at the dollar spot. So we've been learning little things about that, and then we go try to find them at the aquarium. This I loved so much. I got online. I'll try to link these all below if I could find it. But anyway, if you're doing anything about ocean animals, this has stickers. It's an activity book. There's mazes. There's math, which is right on key with like where he's at. And then like a color by numbers. Like literally this is like a kindergarten, first grade level kind of activity book. So I thought that was really super awesome because it's kind of like, you know, little knit pieces of like what he's already doing, but it's also like him learning, you know, about different things. These are just a bunch of books from the Dollar Tree / dollar store / Target / everywhere that were only $1 a piece. Because if we're going to travel somewhere, say for a weekend or something, I will pick up one of these that are like new he hasn't done. And he'll just kind of do it while we're gone. He thinks it's a fun activity. Or if we go somewhere, like the doctor's office, I can just take one of these and then he can play it while we're there. Some of them are literally, you know, they're just, some of these are actually the same one. Just as like a review, like this is a review. Some of these are like cut and glue because we're trying to work on like cutting. He can cut straight lines, but circles we have a little bit of a problem with. We're actually working on that in occupational therapy as well. Addition, I'll just kind of show you guys real quick, different things. Again, a lot of these are reviews. This one is new, so it's just like writing, learning, practice writing. This is like a cutting. I think this one was actually at Walgreens. Words, he already knows these words. It's just like a review. Spelling first grade, addition, and then yet another numbers because it's just, you know, review stuff, and he can do it taking it wherever we go. And if we lose it, it's not too big of a deal, you know. This stuff, okay, math and reading comprehension. Now this, I want to say, I got this at the Target dollar spot, and my son can read really well. He sounds out words really well, probably better than a lot of other kids. But as far as the reading comprehension, sometimes unless he's super into the story, he doesn't like pay attention to what it's actually saying. He just reads off the words. Any other kid? So I got this. It was $1. I'm going to see if it may, you know, help him. I don't know. We shall see. There's something about Peter Rabbit. I used to love that story. But anyway, it was $1 during the back to school. These two I got online, and I will try to link them below. And this is reading and math. 101 things every kindergartner should know about math and reading. And then there's like some simple stuff in here. And then, I mean, a lot of it I think is kind of simple stuff. But I thought that this would be a good curriculum to go off to, and it has such great colored pictures that he really likes and appreciates. So we leave these at home. These are like way thicker. A lot of little activities that are all nice and colorful. So I'll try to link that below, but he appreciates it. Another thing is that I forgot, we would do a lot of games. And I go over, by the way, the public school curriculum. I have a whole video where I go over that with you guys and show you what it looks like up against like our choice curriculum, like what we chose before we went with the charter school. If you're interested, I'll link that below also. I was so impressed to find that a lot of the printouts for ABC Mouse were comparable to those. Even though I don't like the website per se, I do like their printables. So even if you do like a free trial or a month and do all the printables, it's totally worth it. You get a whole freaking curriculum. I'm just saying. I forget what I was saying now that I went on a tangent about that. Anyway, yeah. Public school, my son, he came in the room as I was explaining this to you guys, but he has sensory processing disorder, and we will find out in a week and a half like where he lands like on the spectrum, if they, you know, if the diagnosis is like a high functioning autism or Asperger's. Again, he does not have anything near severe autism or anything like that. We're still kind of soaking it all in. It's kind of like a shock. I mean, it's not a shock. We knew something was wrong, but we weren't really sure, like, think it was going to be that type of diagnosis. He's super smart. He can add numbers in his head super fast, like 3 numbers. He can read really well. He's sociable. He just has a hard time socially understanding facial cues, things like that. There's a bunch of stuff. I have a whole video on it down below. But anyway, the charter school was able to help me do a lot of stuff. They were so great, and they're helping me set up like certain like things that are going to help him learn better. They're helping me set up possibly a tutor, different other therapies. He already takes occupational speech and PT, and they're going to help me set up like a occupational therapist that can help him with more of like the base, like that kind of like the more of like school kind of stuff, if that makes sense. So I was lucky enough to live in a state that provides a charter school for me that can do something like that. I actually graduated from that charter school. Fun fact, I went to public school when I was younger, and then in high school I started doing charter school so I can work full time, and because that charter school actually provided free classes through the college that I wanted to go to, so I did it that way. And you get to choose your curriculum. They give you like different curriculums to choose from whenever you're in high school. And you get to do that. Now in kindergarten, it's more of like your basic, you know, get to know kind of curriculum. It's not like, but you do get to still choose your curriculum. That's why my mom liked it. My little sister actually did it for a while, and I can do a whole video on that. But anyway, if you want to know what this looks like in comparison, I have a different video on that, and you can totally see it. But this is our curriculum. If you're wondering why does he have double curriculum, it's because this was the curriculum. There's also some stuff I wanted to print out from Ron Paul's website, which I think I'm going to get into soon. But I didn't print everything out because we ended up going to charter school. It's a lot of the same. So anyway, we still school at home. You know, it's just a different way. And I think it was the best route for my kid this year. But anyway, I'll have the video link below. I'm totally rambling. Thank you guys for watching. It means the world to me. If you guys know any awesome things like homeschooling moms to watch, please let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe for more. Alright, bye. I love yous.